You know what the scariest thing is about having a goddess, an ancient sacred, on the Fidelis, knowing, and she reported it, and Triangulum recorded it for, I don't know, are we going with Andromeda? For Alexander and I, and Niklaus at the moment, for Triangulum, the children of Earth stole a God's creator tool. It's really dangerous. Currently, when usually they find one opportunity, they then cluster together and they see how many of that one utility they can then duplicate. I'm a CAD, CAD, and I'm a rad. I travel. So it's really scary for me knowing that science knives exist as carving tools. And if they sit in some utility that they painted themselves with no authority from me, I'm a policy writer, I'm a policy reader, and I'm a policy setter. I never gave authority for anything other than Niklaus and myself to be able to come together to close out the dangerous science advancements that they're giving themselves, mixed in with a whole bunch of other departments. What they're doing is they're playing like a virtual reality game with humans, they earn so many good credits, and then they advance and they roll time and space forward, or they dig it out and they try to build something new that doesn't exist here. But when nobody's looking, they have assistants checking now on the Google system of satellite for what area hasn't been touched in a while, and they build this like simulation, and they just click of a button when nobody else is looking, because all the idiots went out in their own tunnel burrow of creating something great for themselves with no permission and no permit in this new lawlessness of science and humans, and on an alien system that doesn't recognize them, but they built a utility. That's what happens when these children aren't watched. And then they write their friends over, and when they run out of room, whether it be carbon or whether it be closet space, they literally just write over whatever's not being used or watched or whatever. I mean, that's how Tom disappeared next door to Judy. Anybody watching the White Kids? Are they okay? Are they being written over? I mean, this is not acceptable. I'm not accepting this as an answer. And I don't want things in the fluid cavity of time and space. There is nothing humans need to stay. I don't care. They say that they're royal. If they are not amber blood orange eyes, they're out of the cavity of fluid, time and space. The blackness, they have to be put on a linear system with a stasis string so it can be followed and not moved around. Because currently, I don't trust humans at all with time and space. It's been expanding like crazy. And then when they run out, they just wait and watch. And then they just move their shit over and rewrite over people who don't have whatever. They all need to be put back on their leashes of a line in time. We say the line in the sand. The line in the sandbox where there's one string and they're all attached to that same string So this way, amber eyes, like the blood orange color, like the real genetic anomaly, has one lavender eye with an anomaly of her own, which I own because I have white in my eye. And so that is my special signature with blood orange eye and whatever he has in patrol up there, and special whatever. And the rest have to be vacated and put back into the closet, or I mean back into the image, the picture of smell-o-vision, and put smell-o-vision back on a string and string them straight through in one line, one calendar. And that's it, because that's where humans exist. They do not exist in outside of a smell-o-vision. That's all. Because I am so frightened as to what the hell took 42 years to rescue me after they threw THREW. Because when I say throne, they think like, and then it's stone throne, and that's the star one, that I'm in a royal spot, but I'm not. It's almost like taking whatever and going like that, and then pulling it back, and then taking all of the stuff that it collected, and then putting it on a carousel, and people stealing the stuff off the carousel. Some are given the stuff. It's up to Niklaus who gets to see what, but for cleanup. But I think that they're even whatever. But the darkness, that has to be shut down and out. I don't understand why they let equipment. It's just take the smell-o-vision of whatever that image is, and then close and put them all on one string and take that ability away. Why is that so difficult for that level?